Mapping Peru's Lost Civilization. It talks about the first expedition done by National Geographic by Sarah Parchak. I chose this talk because I love learning about history, and this was a fascinating topic about the history of Peru. Here is Hunting for Peru's Lost Civilizations with Satellites by Sarah Parchak. In July of 1911, a 35-year-old Yale graduate and professor set out from his rainforest camp with his team. After climbing a steep hill, wiping the sweat from his brow, he described what he saw beneath him. He saw rising from the dense rainforest foliage this incredible interlocking maze of structures, built of granite, beautifully put together. What's amazing about this project is that it was the first funded by National Geographic, and it graced the front cover of the magazine in 1912. This professor used state-of-the-art photography equipment to record the site, forever changing the face of exploration. The site was Machu Picchu, discovered and explored by Hiram Bingham. When he saw this site, he asked, "This is an impossible dream. What could it be?" So today, 100 years later, I invite you all on an incredible journey with me, a 37-year-old Yale graduate and professor. We will do nothing less than use state-of-the-art technology to map an entire country. This is a dream started by Hiram Bingham, but we are expanding it to the world, making archaeological exploration more open, inclusive, and at a scale simply not previously possible. This is why I'm so excited to share with you all today that we will begin a 2016 TED Prize platform in Latin America, more specifically Peru. We will be taking Hiram Bingham's impossible dream and turning it into an amazing future that we can all share together. So Peru doesn't just have Machu Picchu. It has absolutely stunning jewelry. Like what you can see here, it has amazing mochi pottery of human figures. It has Nazca lines and amazing textiles. So as part of the TED Prize platform, we are going to partner with some of incredible organizations. First of all, with Digital Globe, the world's largest provider of high-resolution commercial satellite imagery. They're going to be helping us build out this amazing crowdsourcing platform they have. Maybe some of you used it with the MH370 crash and the search for the airplane. Of course, they'll also be providing us with satellite imagery. National Geographic will be helping us with education and, of course, exploration. As well, they'll be providing us with rich content for the platform, including some of archival imagery like you saw at the beginning of this talk, and some of their documentary footage. We've already begun to build and plan this platform, and I'm just so excited. So here's the cool part. My team, headed up by Chase Childs, is already beginning to look at some of the satellite imagery. Of course, what you can see here is 0.3 meter data. This site is called Chan Chan in northern Peru. It dates to 850 AD, and it's a really amazing city. But let's zoom in. This is the type of quality you'll see in the data that you will get to see. You can see individual structures, individual buildings. And we've already begun to find previously unknown sites. What we can say already is that as part of the platform, you will all help discover thousands of previously unknown sites, like this one here, and this potentially large one here. Unfortunately, we've also begun to uncover large-scale looting at these sites, like what you can see here. So many of these sites in Peru are threatened, but the great part is that all this data is going to be shared with archaeologists on the front lines protecting these sites. So I was just in Peru, meeting with their Minister of Culture, as well as UNESCO. We'll be collaborating closely with them. Just so you all know, the site is going to be in both English and Spanish, which is absolutely essential to make sure that the people in Peru and across Latin America can participate. Our main project co-principal investigator is the gentleman you see here, Dr. Luis Jaime Castillo, professor at Catholic University. As a respected Peruvian archaeologist and former vice minister, Dr. Castillo will help us coordinate and share the data with archaeologists so they can explore these sites on the ground. He also runs this amazing drone mapping program. Some of the images, which you can see here behind me and here, and this data will be incorporated into the platform. And also, he'll be helping to image some of the new sites you help find. Our on-the-ground partner, who will be helping us with education, outreach, and as well as site preservation components, is the Sustainable Preservation Initiative, led by Dr. Larry Copen. Some of you may not be aware that some of the world's poorest communities coexist with some of the world's most well-known archaeological sites. What SPI does is it helps empower these communities, and particularly women, with new economic approaches and business training. So it helps to teach them to create beautiful handicrafts, which are then sold on the tourists. This empowers the women to treasure their culture, heritage, and take ownership of it. I had the opportunity to spend some time with 24 of these women at a well-known archaeological site in Parcaramiac, just outside Lima. These women were unbelievably inspiring, and what's great is that SPI will help us transform communities near some of these sites that you will help discover. Peru is just the beginning, and we're going to be expanding this platform to the world. But already I've gotten thousands of emails from people across the world, professors, educators, students, and other archaeologists who are so excited to help participate. In fact, they're already suggesting amazing places for us to discover, including Atlantis. I don't know if you know where we're going to be looking for Atlantis, but you never know. So I'm just so excited to launch this platform. It's going to be launched formally by the end of the year. And I have to say, if what my team has already discovered in the past few weeks are any indication, what the world discovers is just going to be beyond imagination. Make sure to hold on to your alpacas. Thank you.